We continue our journey with the holy words of W.E.B. DuBois and James Cone. We've completed our readings from DuBois' book, The Souls of Black Folk. We just finished reading Cone's book, The Cross and the Lynching Tree, and now we're reading selections from Cone's final book that was published shortly after his death, Said I Wasn't Going to Tell Nobody. So I've been reading longer selections. So please let me know if this is working, or if you'd prefer I can make shorter readings, a minute or two, as opposed to the 3 or 4 or 5 minute readings I'm doing now. I just want to communicate this information and share this with you in the way that's most effective and in the way in which you can receive it. So let me know if it's working or not, if you don't mind, just with a like or with this is fine, whatever, either on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching the video. So we're going to continue on now, reading from Cone's book, I Said I Wasn't Going to Tell Nobody, Chapter 2, What the Lord Has Done for Me, Black Theology and Black Power. I was surprised at what white people seemed to hear in my lectures. When I spoke of loving blackness and embracing black power, they heard hate toward white people. Malcolm X, Stokely Carmichael, and James Baldwin confronted similar reactions. Any talk about the love and beauty of blackness seemed to arouse fear and hostility in whites. Blackness in theology was especially troublesome for whites. What about love and reconciliation? They repeatedly asked. Yeah, what about it? I shot back, speaking in the black vernacular, my natural style. Loving black people doesn't mean hating white people. Why do black people have to hate themselves to love white people? That's crazy. I said with much passion, but always with a smile to soften my anger. The problem is that white people are used to obedient, subservient Negroes, passive Negroes, head down and grinning Negroes. Yet I have to say that day is over and done with. We are in a new day, one in which black people are not turning the other cheek when insulted or consulting white theologians for the last word on the meaning of the Christian gospel. Whites didn't like the words black power and black theology. I couldn't care less about what they liked or didn't. As Carmichael said, for once black people are going to use the words they want to use, not just the words whites want to hear. I wasn't writing to please whites. I was writing to empower the wounded spirits of blacks who were trying to stay in the church and also struggle for justice as they embraced their blackness in America. I also wrote to encourage whites to become black. God's word of reconciliation means we can only be justified by becoming black. How can I, a white person, become black? Was the most frequent question whites asked me. Being black in America has little to do with skin color, I wrote. To be black means your heart, your soul, your mind, and your body are where the dispossessed are. To become black is like what Jesus told Nicodemus, that he must be born again, that is born of water and spirit, the black spirit of liberation. Peace and blessings on the way.